is up? Hey y'all, what's up?
Hey,
Y'all come on in here.
get your ass in here. Let's go.
Bring your answers.
Come on and get your ass in here.
Come on. Come on in the room.
Hey, Marys, come through countdown. Good to see you. It's always a party when Marys comes through. Yes, we know it's going to be fun today.
Always. So we'll give y'all a little minute to come on in here and get settled. Go ahead and grab your libations. Go ahead and grab your blunt t-shirts, if you will.
Yeah, go ahead and you take a walk. It's fine.
What's up, guys? What's up? Thank you for coming back.
Everybody coming in the room right now, do me a favor, like, subscribe. Well, you already subscribed. You should be subscribed, but definitely hit the like button for us. All that stuff helps us. Shabazz is back. Okay, this is gonna be a fun show. MK, we're gonna have a good time.
Yes, I am ready. I guess before we get started, so one thing that Chase and I used to do before we would start the live show, and Chase, only if you would like to participate, but just, throw this out there. We would get on here and we would talk for about an hour before we actually started talking about the show. But I just want to do a check-in with my co-host, my friend right now. Chase, how you feeling?
I'm good, man. Man, y'all know how life be lifing, man. Like a lot of changes, a lot of things going on. I was just reminded the other day, I've been on my own planet. This is an election year, child. It's just, it's a lot of shit going on. That said, I am lotioned up. I am moisturized and exfoliated. I am getting hydrated. I have watched the show 1.5 times. And what I don't normally do is watch like the pit stop or other review shows before I do this, but this week I had to make sure I wasn't tripping, so I checked, and so I'm ready. I'm a glamazon bitch ready for the runway. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay. Period. Listen, I feel you. I 110% feel you. Now, you always ask me like, yo, did you watch the pit stop? Because, you would typically watch it after we do our show or whatever the case may be. And when we talk during the week, it's like, those are typically the questions. Did you watch this week's pit stop? Blah, blah, blah. And what you packing? So,
yeah, packing as well. Yes.
Yeah. So, I always say, no, I didn't. No.
Right.
No. In my head, once we're done with Drag Race, we're done. I don't want to see nothing else about that week's episode. But at the same time, I did too this week go and watch What You're Cracking, and I also watched the pit stop because I was just like, okay,
right.
I need some answers to what happened this week. It was a shift somewhere in the Drag Race atmosphere.
It was strange. It was giving strange teas. Not Nary's talking about, I unsubscribed when I saw Trixie is back on the top. Sue me. Come on, Nina Bonita Brown, sue me.
Listen.
No, actually, not to give them any publicity they don't need, but this week's episode was actually really good, and shouts out to Maddie Morphosis for being disrespectful as fuck. She said Trixie 10 times to her face. It was great, but yeah, it was a weird episode. It was not bad. I don't think it was a bad episode at all. But it was just weird. Yeah.
All right, well, shit, let's dive into it. We seem to already have some strong feelings about it. So if you are not seated, baby, go ahead and take your seat, do your thing, and let's get into it. And with that being said, you are now tuned into your favorite RuPaul's Drag Race review show, Drag It! So, yes, if you are new here, I am your host, Mukari Rashad, and this is my beautiful co-host, ChaseKassidy. That's him,
I,
y'all,
you
which
know,
also happens to be our lead man and one of our creators, well, the creator rather, of the Sweet Talkers Network. So y'all say what's up to Chase if you haven't met him.
thank you
Uh,
for being here and supporting everybody and everything. We love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely. Appreciate y'all. So without, you know, dragging this along, we're gonna dive into this episode real quick. So
Let's go, girl. Let me pull up my images and things, 'cause I am ready. Yes.
get your notebook, your pen, your paper. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So this is the 5th episode of season 16. And we are coming off of our good girlfriend, Mirage, being eliminated. And, you know, the emotions are very, very high in the
Still
world.
hurts.
It's still, right?
It still hurts. I miss Mirage, man. I really do. I miss these first 3 queens out. I do.
Yeah.
Like, but go ahead.
And I think it just goes back to what I said earlier. Like, we had a really, really good cast this season, or have a really, really good cast this season, because it seemed like it might hurt for a lot of them each time they leave.
Right.
Because they're really good. But anyway, so we get into the workroom, and the girls are feeling sad that she's gone, except for one girl. Well, it actually was a couple of them, but it was like one particularly more noticeable to me. Everybody else said plain Jane, but I was getting into Geneva. Geneva was so unbothered. Like, she was looking like,
listen,
why are y'all carrying on like this?
I'm gonna say it once all, and it really, I thought I had it last episode, and I thought I had really felt this way last episode, but this one right here really sent it home for me. Send her to the house. Put her in the car. You know that car they put them in? And they be like, bye, girl. I'll be back for All-Star. Put her in the car. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like anything she's giving. I'm not enjoying her. Let her go home. I've had it with her. Like, she's getting lucky to me. Like, and I think that's why she's saying she's on the chopping block for me very soon. Like, bye, Geneva.
Listen, it's her time is coming very, very soon. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna move on.
Yeah. It's a mess. It's a mess.
We're gonna move on.
And this is not the last time I'm gonna drag her this episode, because wait till we get to this effing runway. Go ahead. Yes.
All right, y'all. So they're gonna have let's talk about the mini challenge for a bit, because this was fun. So there's a couple of girls who I want to point out. First, Maya Iman LePage in this cat suit, right? The way Mama came and put on this whole cat suit, and for a quick change, which was actually very smart, right? And it's like, if you can do it for me, if I already know that my makeup is not all that, just thinking.
Yeah.
Because Maya we've talked about how she blends and maybe the wrong color or whatever the case is on her face. But she put on a mask and gave you a little eye and a little bottom half. She didn't have to do a full face. Whatever, girl. But it was so left field, a full cat suit.
I just feel like Maya is like present. You know, she's there. She filled the space on the cast this season. I'm ready for her to start lip syncing so her road to going home can begin. Because it's time. It's time. She's also not giving it to me on the runway in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Everything is a performance get up. Everything is something that you would put on at the club, or some sort of like brunch in the Midwest, perhaps. But like, girl, let's go. Let's go. Who next, child? Who next? Who else you want to talk about in the mini challenge, girl? Cause who else? Yeah. I just want to know. Yes, filler queen. Like Mary said, is giving filler queen. Like that's. I think you know what. That's my issue. My only issue, as far as casting goes this season. I think the girls are dope. I don't have. But the problem is, it's so obvious to me, like who the filler queens are and who like the top two are. Like, let's at this point just eliminate all the hoes and make Saphira and Nymphy lip sync against each other, and let's just see where things shake out, because we know what's gonna happen. I'm enjoying the season. I am. Don't get me wrong, but I just hate when it's so easily telegraphed. I do miss the days of when you kind of like didn't really know who was gonna win.
Yeah.
There were certain seasons when it was very obvious, but like for the most part, you was like, anybody could take this.
Yeah.
And we just don't have that no more. Like season 13, we knew it was Simone.
Yeah.
You know, season 15, it was nobody. Sasha Colby walked in the door, we knew what it was. You know, so it's just like,
yeah,
a little suspense. But all right, cool. Who else? What we got?
And gentlemen, that is called a dragging.
No, I like these queens. It's just obvious who's gonna win. Do you come on?
I'm gonna move on from my little mini challenge because, baby, he said, "Why the fuck are we talking about this? Why the
No, it's not that, because it was some
book of a mini challenge." Girl, wrap it up, is what he said.
No, it's just like one of those things. Do you really think about it? Stop for a moment and really think. Are you expecting Megami to win this season of Drag Race?
Absolutely. If Diabetes can make a turnaround, so can Megami.
Do you think Plasma is going to win this season? Do you see Tsunami Muse winning this? No, they're not. Do you think Q is good? Q can't even win a damn mini challenge, huh? Or a main challenge. She ain't winning this season.
Did you see how she was destroyed to find out she didn't win that mini challenge? It hurt to her soul for her to not win that mini challenge. She was just like, again. You can see exactly what she was thinking.
Oh yeah, and they're doing it like, and that's the like they do this. They do this to a queen every season. Like they doing this to her on purpose. They fucking with her, and you know, instead of just like enjoying the ride, she's getting so in her head, and it's like, if you a fierce bitch, you a fierce bitch, man. I know you there, you want to win, and like 200K is a lot of money, but like at this point, Drag Race is like, I'm here, I'm on the show, I'm doing well. Like I'm a be good.
Yeah.
You know, so I just want her to loosen up, man. Because honestly, that's what I'm missing with her. Like she ain't fun. Like I don't have fun with Q. Like when I think of Q, I think of
Lucy LaDuca.
I think of a seamstress. What'd you say?
Lucy LaDuca.
And that's shade.
Because Lucy thought she was just, I mean, granted, Q, I think, presents as definitely a better queen than Lucy. But you couldn't tell Lucy that she wasn't killing it in every little single thing she was doing. And she thought that she should have been at the top every single time. Delulu is what it was. And no, I'm not saying that Q is delusional in her way of thinking. It's just like, sweetie, you got two other queens who's definitely performing at a higher level than you. You're fucking amazing. We get that. We see that. But these other two girls, are just as amazing, and they're better than you in the challenges. So
it's not like you're not getting acknowledged or you're not getting your praise on the main stage. Like the girls are giving it to you. The judges are telling you that you're fierce every week. You've been told every week that you're fierce. You know what I'm saying? So it's like enjoy the ride, sister. And I do love some by the way, I do love behind the scenes tea. I like to know the why behind things. So Aaron W in the comments. Hey, Aaron. Aaron said Maya revealed that the designer that she was working with for her looks ghosted her shortly before she left for Drag Race, leaving her with nothing to wear. Wow. Did not know that, and niggas ain't shit. That is crazy.
Listen.
Q is the Jan of the season, Will. I agree.
She is.
Yeah.
Like I think once she takes a step back and not take herself so seriously, which I thought I wouldn't have that critique about her, considering how she came in with the talent show. Um,
Right.
but I think that she's definitely just competitive mode, like straight ahead, not thinking about anything else. But she will have to loosen up and pull the phantom plug out her ass because we need a little bit more Lucy Q, girl. We
Yeah.
not like.
Man. I don't think Q's made, like, other than like her, talent show or whatever. I don't think in her confessionals and the workroom and stuff, she hasn't made me laugh one time. I haven't like felt, endeared toward her personality in any way. So it's just kind of like you are a look, and I enjoy the look, but give me some. And she gets silly. She can do that as well. But like, come on, man, give me something else.
Yeah, I agree. All right. So
Oh, I'm chuckling. Aaron is dragging Q in this in these comments. Read what Aaron said in the comments. The last comment. It's true.
no, it's true. I mean, obviously Q is stiff. Like that says in our personality and on stage, but that's neither here nor there. But I think she should definitely loosen up, like for sure.
Wait, when they were in rehearsal, when she was walking down the runway and they was like, "Child, look at this robot."
Right.
They was so shady on the sidelines. Everybody was throwing shade over there, and I lived for it. I love the mess.
Yes. So let's talk about those groups, those pairs. So so we get down to it. Safira, Cristal, what's the other girl? Maya, and who? Shit.
And the one Geneva.
Geneva. Yes, God. Woo, I can't wait till it's 5 queens left. Trying to remember all
Okay.
these. Jesus.
The ones that matter, girl.
I'd be like, wait, and then Maya have the nerve to have 3 names. I'd be like, girl.
Right, and spell just however she want to spell it. Just put letters anywhere. Just put them in.
Give it up for washer and dryer. Okay, so the queens are split up into 3 teams, into 3 girl groups of 4, and they are making their remixes to RuPaul's legendary Grammy Award-winning, groundbreaking, Oscar Award-winning original songs. So I want to say that when I'm not gonna say that. Well, I'll just say when Geneva and all the thick girls got together in Nymphy, I was like, oh shit, bitch, what is this gonna give? Because it was giving the 3 little piggies and the big bad wolf.
I hate it.
I was like, oh shit, bitch, here we go.
That group was looking struggle. It was giving struggle. It was giving girl, y'all go into the house. Like I was concerned. And even when they went and they sat down and they was like trying to come up with what they were doing and stuff, I was like, this is I'm afraid for this one.
Yeah.
I couldn't see how they would be able to pull it together.
Yes, I was definitely concerned, but I feel like it was definitely something that, because the way they played it, it made them look like they didn't know nothing about what they're doing. And it's like, also you got Nymphia, fucking strategic ass. She's up there. She's just the nothing of nothing and don't know how to do anything. And meanwhile, like she steps up and it's like, okay, let's do this and do this and do this and then we'll do this. And it's like they still haven't caught on to her game until now. Like, girl, she's been doing this the whole time.
Yes, she acts like she's inept and like she doesn't know how to do things, or like she's just kind of like mid, and then gets out there and then scalps the girls, and then they're like shocked. And I actually really live for that. I think it's a very smart way to play the game and to put on the show, because it's kind of annoying, like when the girls are, so conversely, when Plastic Group got out there and, Hey, listen, I'm a read Plasma a little bit because it's very try hard, it's very pick me energy, and even though I like the queen, she annoys the shit out of me. She really does. Like out there, with the yes God, and we're gonna turn here and like girl, like we're not doing all of that. We're not doing all of that. Like why you know that this girl on your squad can't dance? You know that. So why are you coming out here with this level of choreography? Relax, mamita. Like, we know that you're talented. We see you. We can see you, Plasma. Shit. Yeah. Like, I can't deal with it.
I don't mind it. If that's what she wants to present, girl, go for it. Because at this point, whatever. Like, if that's what the girls think that gay means, then girl, be gay. So I don't know. It always seemed like this extreme caricature rise, jeez, version of like what they present, and whatever, it is what it is. Like it's been done before. It's whatever.
It's not gonna win. It's not gonna win you the crown. Like it's fine.
Right.
I don't know, man. I prefer an energy more like Saphira's in that regard.
Because even she was talking to Rue on the main stage, and I guess Rue gave her a compliment or whatever about what she had on, and she was like, much different from my babs, whatever she said at the on the runway.
I don't remember.
I mean, not on the runway, at the end when they were judging, when they were getting their critiques.
I don't remember.
But anyway, just even in that moment, just being Plasma, she's just extra in that way. And like in that moment, I could see you probably rolled your eyes at that moment. It's like, girl, whatever. But
I roll my eyes at her a lot. And it's not because I don't like her or she's not talented. Like, I can't even, say that. It's just one of those things where it's like, girl, like, we see you. We see. Like, nobody forgot you or anything. Just, all right.
Yeah, I agree. But anyway, so yeah, the girls are in these groups, girl groups. I will say that out of all three groups, I can definitely see why Thick and Stick.
Wasn't that wild?
Wait, why would they call Thick and Stick though?
Because it was three big girls, and then
obviously, but it was just like
Thick and Stick.
I just want to say that was genius, of course. But I will say, out of all three groups, they were the only one that looked like a group cohesively.
I wanted to give them that credit. I was like, yo, they came out and yellow and black really worked.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted a little bit more, from Megami's look, during the challenge. That said, they performed well. She performed well. They were cohesive.
Yeah, I think that they had like a little, maybe they didn't show this discussion or whatever because they didn't want to give it away. But from what I saw on stage, and this is just from looking at all four of them, it seemed like each one went like 25% yellow, 50% yellow, 75% yellow, and then 100% yellow.
Oh,
But that's just what I got from it. Maybe
I didn't even look at it like that, but that actually does make sense when you think about it. So who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But it looked great, and they were on to do that. And then we have Q and her walk. Oh baby,
man. Unpopular opinion, and I'm just going to say it now. She did the worst. If we doing challenge, if we doing this episode and it's no tea, she did the worst.
Yeah.
It wasn't like she destroyed that lip sync. You should have went home tonight. Like that's just being fair. Like she did. And she was the only person, in my opinion, that didn't do well tonight during the challenge. So there was nobody else to choose, in my opinion. She should have went home tonight.
Because had Amanda not had on that wig she had on, she would have had a perfect critique for her challenge, and she might not had been in the bottom. Even though her look was still shit.
Adding
like,
work and all of that and everything. You're right. But
I think that her hair brought attention too. It was just like, all right, girl, we probably already gonna read you for the butt, but it's like, yeah, that just caused more. It's like, okay, another one, another issue.
But this is when, like, you know, the unbalanced judging starts to bother me, because as soon as you said we started talking about her padding and stuff like that, I thought back to season 11 when Big Silk with the good milk was up on stage, and like her padding was crazy and you could see through the illusion, and like the draws was all wow, and like she got to stay, you know. And she probably should have, you know what I'm saying? So it's like one of those things where it's like we pick and choose. I know Q gives good looks, and I know that, like, you know, on Drag Race we've come to like expect to get to see like good looks every week. But if a bitch is not the best, she just ain't the best. It's kind of like when they, no shade again, and I love this queen, when they kept Carrie Colby over Alyssa Hunter. It's kind of like, hey man, we all saw that.
Yeah.
She should went home, you know?
Yeah.
So, and it seems that like people in the Will in the comments, he agrees Q lost the lip sync. He's also talking about Amanda the hair and padding were off. Yes, it's just this episode was produced. And Trayvara said this is why she walks slow in the runways, because she can't walk. Yes.
Yeah. I agree. I 100% agree.
So it makes me like, I like Q still, but it makes me kind of be like, now we rigging shit. Now I want y'all to send her home. Since we rigging, you know.
Exactly. Definitely do not feel like she should have stayed, but we'll get there. We'll dive a little bit more into that at the end. I do want to point out this bitch of the bitches, Plain Jane.
Okay.
All right. So I will say that standing next to a mandatory meeting, it also made her look worse, because the way Jane's body looks, it looks freaking amazing.
Crazy. Her shape is stupid.
Right.
Like,
wet padding, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just looks so realistic.
It does.
And you get into like her look as a whole, like it was perfect girl group moment, and she was hitting the moves, the ponytailing, and she was doing the shit. So,
and I'll give her too, because you know I have a thing with like lace front wigs being pulled back into ponytails. A lot of times it just looks like a helmet, and I don't like that. I have
a helmet.
I created.
You're dumb.
Hers was on correct. It was right. The baby hairs was like the wig was right. Like and the body was correct. So I mean, I get it. Like, you know, yeah. Amanda, next to Plain Jane, like, you know what? Before we move on from the challenge, there was one other queen I wanted to really point out that to me stood out, and I hate the way this challenge was judged, and how the winner was shown. I hate all of that.
Yeah.
Dawn ate this shit, in my opinion. Dawn did a fantastic job in this girl group challenge, and she deserved to be in the top for that, in my opinion. So this whole like, all you hoes is in the bottom. It's just, it was weird. It was weird because it's like, what? I don't know.
Do you feel like they shouldn't have chosen like a whole group as winners?
Oh, definitely not. I definitely don't think it should have been a whole group of winners. Well, I don't mind them being judged as a group, but I do mind there being 4 winners for the challenge. That is beyond me. 4 winners for a challenge? I can see you maybe doing a double win, but 4? One of them hoes did better out of everybody else, and it was Nymphia. Let's just say what it is. We just don't want to, but let's just say what it is. This is when I'm like, okay, I'm smelling some riggory here. All 4 of them? Do you see what them other 3 queens had on that runway?
Yeah.
That deserved to win? Megami wearing a stocking. She's wearing a stocking as a dress. We'll get there. But my God.
Child.
You get to win for this?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely get that. It seemed like this episode they definitely just were judging on the challenge alone, not even the runway. The runway didn't matter this time. Unless you're at the bottom.
Even that though, if we're just gonna judge on the challenge alone, then I still wouldn't say Nymphia was the best of the night out of anyone, because she wasn't. For doing the challenge. So it's just, I don't understand what the fuck was going on in this episode. I don't know. They was just like, let's confuse the girls. Let's not make sense this episode. It's just weird. It was weird.
Because who actually did the best out of all of them in the challenge, just hands down, is Plasma.
She looked nice. She did look good. And like I said, nobody did bad but Q. So she did good. She was there, and she had the pink wig was great. I loved her, the cat suit she had on. Fab.
Fab, honey. Fab.
Let's see what the kids are saying in the comments.
Will, what we had to forget, and we had to just a little bit.
Wait, Will says he thinks that Plain Jane may be the first villain to win since season 7. That's what he thinks.
Wait, who's season 7?
Violet and her. Violet.
Oh yeah, that's an awkward win as well. Nobody expected that.
No, Plain Jane, I feel like would have more merit to win than Violet did so far as with what we've seen. But the problem I have is that Saphira Crystal and Nymphia Wind are right there. That's my only issue with that. What did Trayvon say? He said choose the group, then give one girl the win based off her runway and performance, and do the same for the bottom. I agree with that. Yeah, like that's the way that it makes sense for it to be done. The corset one season 7 will go away. Go.
Listen, but no, yeah. This episode was weird. But anyway, let's talk about the runways since we're here.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it. So we got our good girlfriend, Morphine Love Dion. Didn't I tell y'all that I wanted this bitch?
Yes.
I just want to say that this look was everything. It was perfect. That was not one thing that I would change about this. It was just dope as fuck. Loved it.
Let's start where it's always perfect. Let's start on the face, because that's always going to be laid out. Like, we know that's going to be like and with the scrap. I can't. But the hair, the kitty cat wig. But then she had the blood beaded, and it was like with the shimmy shingalings going on. It was everything. And then like the gown itself, she looked amazing. And it was so good to see something different from her. It was good to see her coming from me, this is some bullshit. But it's good to see her with clothes on. Like,
yes.
This is by far my favorite thing she's worn so far. I am a fan of Morphine Love Dion. I really, in my perfect world, she would be up in my top 4 just because I love this queen. I love her. I want her to stick around for a long time again. Yes, Morphine. Yes, bitch. Yes.
She's a great performer all around on top of that. So it's like if she's gonna keep gradually elevating like she has in this competition, I'm gonna stay tuned to her.
I love her, man.
Yes. So next up we have the worst of the worst of the worst, sir. Q. So this look to me, I've just seen so many times Joan of Arc done on this stage. I don't care to see it anymore. I don't care
Yeah.
how many different renditions we get of it. I just don't want to see it no more. I don't want to see it. The only time I want to see Silver on the runway is if it's geared towards Renaissance. I don't want to see Joan no more. But now that my rant is over, I will give the queen credit because it was very well done. The look was very cohesive, and I thought she looked amazing, per usual, on the runway.
Fam, like I really could not say it better. Like that's literally everything that I felt about this. Like literally, I was like, what you said. Literally what you said. I don't feel like this look tonight was enough to save her from going home.
No.
In my opinion, it wasn't enough to save her from going home. She should have went home. She should have went home. She should have went home. But go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. So we're gonna move on to our good sis, Safira Crystal.
Let me tell you something. It is so obvious. It is so it's almost like if I'm there competing with her and the other queen, it's like I'm just gonna do my best to make it as far as I can. This I love this look, man. When listen, man, as a cat owner, when she lifted up that tail and the booty hole was
Listen, because why was that there? I'm sorry. I don't care. I do not need the cat's hole in my face. I did.
my hole. Like it is literally like it was like
I was trying to like look a little closer. Like I paused the screen. I'm like, is that a peppermint? Like, why was it spiral like that?
That's what it means. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this was everything. And not only that, like she took it like another step further and like took it off and then gave me and I was like, this is what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah.
I think somebody said there's good drag and then there's smart drag. This was smart drag. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. That wig took me out the way I cackled. The booty hole. Girl, I said booty hole.
What's that, Miss Frizzle?
If we were still editing, you know I would have cut that in right here. You know. No, yeah. I ain't got nothing bad to say about this.
Agreed. Love Safira Crystal. So let's move on to our good old resident elf sister, Dawn Minikin is what they call her on Twitter because they say she's one of our colored queens of color.
They call her Dawn Minikin. Is that really?
She's Dominican with the Dominican flag.
Wait, is she really?
No, I think it's just like a little running.
I'm about to say I didn't know. You listen, man. You know I enjoy the weird queen.
Yes.
I like this look. I stand. Like I stand. Even the way she's keeping the narrative going. I don't know what her obsession is with the long sleeve, but like she's keeping it going. The makeup is like it's crazy. It's like I love it. The outfit, it's
like anything that she comes out in. Like I can't imagine any other queen wearing that. It's just like she can only wear what drag she presents. Like I don't see anybody else wearing this because it's just like it's a beautiful mess, to be honest. And I just love the presentation of it all. Like I love the wig. It was just everything was so on point.
Catch my mouth as it just dropped. Will said it perfectly. Dawn is serving Evie, Crystal Method, and Willow Pill. Like it is a mashup of the three.
I wouldn't say Evie. I wouldn't give her that.
You don't get that?
No.
I definitely get that.
Either Willow Pill and Crystal Method had a baby-ish.
Maybe if we threw Irene Dubois in there as well with the alien kind of
exactly. She falls right there in that category. Evie isn't.
And Michelle, like with this, again, with the unbalanced judging, Michelle asking her to remove her ears. Like,
The Bosco effect.
Like, bruh, but like, I get it. Like, if she's in a challenge and she's playing a character or something like Snatch Game, okay, I get it. Like, take that, that person doesn't do that. But like, this is her drag. This is what got her on the show. Why do we need to see something else? Normally, when they do that is when they go home. There's a track record for that happening. Like Dusty Ray Bottoms, Max. From season 7. There were a couple other queens as well. She's like, stop doing what makes you special. I want to see something else. And then they do it. And then it's like, bottom 2, lip sync, go home. it's like, what are you doing?
Agree. Agree.
So I stand on. I love it. I stand.
Yes. We our next queen. We have we got Plasma. Plasma. So her look wasn't bad to me. It was just busy. It had a lot going on. If I could think of one thing to say about it, would be birds of a feather flock together. That's how it made me feel.
Did I call her a shaved bird last week? I called her a shaved bird, and what did she do? She said, shaved bird realness, fresh from the egg, darling. I pop out and I'm pooching down the runway, giving you good yolk, giving you good white. Like, that's what it is. It is. It's not bad. Like you said, it ain't bad. Somebody said, and I can't remember who it was, either. And
Plasma like a Digimon. I cannot. Now she like a Digimon. No, seriously. Actually, if you take her head and put it in Super Mario World, one of the little floating question marks, that's what it's giving.
Oh my God. It is a floating question mark, the box. Oh my God.
This.
Okay, listen. I'm not about to do this to her. I don't hate this look. I think it's cute. By issue, I have 2 issues with it. And somebody said I think it was Trixie or maybe Maddie was like, if maybe this was like not, if it didn't have the sleeves going on, it would have like broken it up better. But for me, it's also the way, I don't like the way she walks on the runway. Her runway walk is very
it's like a man. She walks like a man in heels.
Wait. I got it. This is, if you are a real like OG Sweet Talker, you'll remember this. When Princess Carter Travaris, who's in the comments right now.
Shout out to Trey. Shout out to Princess Carter.
Said that, when she was on, we were doing season 14. She said, Maddie Morphosis walk like Crash Bandicoot.
For real.
Y'all couldn't just hear our producer just now. Oh my God.
But no, and that's the sad part. Like, he was dead ass on. Like, if you think about how Crash Bandicoot walks,
yes, it was perfect. So Plasma is giving us good, Bandicoot realness, and I stand. Okay, Bandicoot.
Bandicoochie.
Yes, Bandicoochie.
But anyway, child, Plasma, fly on, girl, fly on. And then next up, we got more birds. Mandatory. Except for we got the baby birds that ain't hatched yet.
This is.
First of all, can we just have a moment of silence for a mandatory meeting? Because she fought for her entire life on this show. She really was swinging.
I love this queen. Like, I'm not even gonna sit up here and play with y'all and act like I don't care that she is. This is terrible. This is. I love this queen, man. I love the queen, and she's even in this frock. Even in this, she did not deserve to go home tonight. She didn't. She just simply did not. And I hate the fact that she went home in this outfit. I hate it.
Though she didn't make this outfit, I will put this in the same category as Lala's bag look.
It's so bad it's good. It's iconic.
Yeah, just It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, that goes in that category. But granted, Lala made hers. This was already made. It's like,
But you know what? Amanda's done that twice this season already. Because her first runway, that purple, when she took that thing off, she got that and this. For me, it's like, it's so bad to where, like, even, and her drag has improved leaps and bounds since this, right?
right, absolutely.
But these looks are so bad to where when she performs, I want to see her at the club wearing this or the purple look. Just because it's that iconic. It's that iconic. It's so bad.
I don't have to ever see it again. It was just not any. I mean, and it's like, what was the brown silk about under everything? Like, what was that about? It just was not right on so many levels.
It wasn't. It's kind of like the Roses version of Willow Pill's I Hate People look. It's very much that. You know what I'm talking about. When I hate people with the heads and shit. This is bad. This is
and
bad.
Also, what's her name? Mistress. Just did this as the Destiny's Child.
The Destiny's Child, yeah. Nah, man. I love Amanda. I cannot wait. For this queen to come back. I'm gonna be like looking, like she's everything. I would love to go to one of her shows, but yeah, this was a bad look.
Yeah, I agree. I would agree on that. So yeah, we're gonna move on from our good sis and mandatory meeting. Next up, we have the butchiest of butch queens, the bull dagger herself, Tsunami Muse.
Right. I've been saying this whole season, and I just kind of like just throwing it off like, oh, Tsunami like he's handsome, like he's really like cute. No, I mean I would very much like to make a sex with Tsunami. This is sexy. It kind of like, you know, kids cover your ears. This made my dick jump a little bit. This was hot.
Yes.
I am here for this. Even the way she served it, no fucking nose. No, sit on my lap, please. Like that is like, I'm telling you. Woo!
It was the walk for me.
Yeah,
like
man.
the walk was so sick. Like she looked so damn good. Like my groin was tingling.
And I would, in drag, out of drag, I'd be like, yo, give me your number. This is hot. I'm dead ass serious, man. Like, woo, hell yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Great job, Tsunami. Like, though I don't think she did as bad in the challenge as people were trying to make her out to do. I think she was probably not the strongest, but she was right there with them. But she came with this look, definitely solidified her in the second spot.
She looked great in the challenge too with the situation. Nah, man, she didn't do bad at all. And because this is our second time hearing her recorded, she is flat when she needs to have some sort of like levels. It's just very flat, but she performed well. She looked great. This runway was better than most tonight. If it's not my favorite look, it's better than most.
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. All right, next up we got our good girlfriend, Plain Jane.
Interesting. These comments are interesting. Somebody said, honestly, she's not a drag queen. She's a non-binary model. That's what they said about Tsunami. Interesting. That's what. I mean, she is a model. She is signed.
Oh.
So, Plain Jane, again, bodied. Here is a problem I'm having with Jane, and it's not even Jane's fault, I don't think. I just think it's a matter of just circumstance. It is giving me Jimbo Light so much. And she did not do this on purpose. She did not, because again, with the way production rolls and the way that things air and like they come out, she didn't see like the looks and stuff. It just reminds me of Jimbo. That said, the bitch ate.
She did.
The bitch ate.
Like it was the black and tan leather, like the skin tone leather. it just looked so good. Very, very well done. And it kind of made me a bit. I was like, oh, I want to try that.
I do not. I'm looking at this and I am like, sister. Even just for the fact that I know that this is probably the most uncomfortable thing on the runway tonight, I'm like, yes, good for you.
Yeah.
Somebody, Aaron said that Plain Jane gives great value Jimbo. Yes, who is he? He does. It's a little, no, what do we say? Up and up? That up and up.
Right. Very much that. But nonetheless, she looked amazing.
She did. She did. This fucking bitch. What a bitch. What a bitch. Can we talk real quick about, just before we move on, about how her and Q are trying to hash something out, and she gonna bring Amanda in.
At that point, Amanda should have just stepped out and was like, so girl, you want to fight or not? Like, cause you not gonna keep on bringing me up, talking on my name. Like, let's just get to it. Like, obviously you want to fight.
Right. It's like, damn, it is so weird. It's like, nobody's talking about me. No one's bringing me up. I'm over here poorly doing my makeup, minding my business. Why are you bringing me up? Like, girl, why?
I'm over here poorly doing my makeup. You stupid.
No, Trayvara said now that Amanda's gone, her villain era is done. I don't know. She might go after somebody else. Bullies will normally find somebody else to bully.
Yeah, I think it's next. She's probably gunning for Q. She got to get Q out her way. Like, I don't think that there's little disagreement between her and Q is over. I feel like Q is probably still in her feelings a bit, as she's been in her feelings since she's gotten there. And I think that they're probably gonna try to drag some type of story along because the drama's gone now. So we'll see.
Let's go.
But yeah. So next up, we got Chase's favorite queen, Geneva Carr, giving Flapper Girl realness.
Something was flapping around, all right. Something was flapping.
This is like, isn't this like the second time she's come with like a leotard bodysuit, something with something wrapped around her waist disguised as a dress?
I don't even. This is. I'm ready for to go home. I'm ready to go home. I can't stand this look. I don't, just as a taste thing for me, I don't like neon animal print. I just think it looks tacky as fuck. And I don't get it with this queen. I don't get it. I don't want to be mean to her because it's fine. Whatever, bro.
Even Lisa Frank. That's what it reminds me of. If y'all ever seen Lisa Frank stickers?
Yeah.
That's what it's giving me. But anyway, that's Geneva. It gave me nothing. But anyway, moving on.
Well, it's not like we going to something better.
Or the next time either. The next one after that is really nothing better.
This is like I said, this is giving good Midwest brunch. It's giving, and when I say Midwest, I mean like Oklahoma, It's giving that. It's a breakfast special they have going on. It's a lobster scramble that they have that you can get, and Maya Iman LePage will flip onto your table as she is squeezing orange juice into your glass, wearing an outfit. That is what this is. It is.
But did you get into how they placed these runways? They literally placed them. I think they did them all by groups, and so the last four are the winners. But you look at the last four that were displayed on their runway looks, and it's like
they won.
Those are the girls that won. And Maya, that was just a basic look, cool, whatever.
Not bad. It's not bad.
Not at all. But it was just like the bare minimum. It was the bare minimum.
But that's what Maya's been doing the whole season. you know, and no shade, like I think she really tried really hard last week to step out of her. I think she's been trying to step out of her shell. Let me not say she's doing the bare minimum, because I do see her making an effort. But yeah. I don't think Maya, I think Aaron said earlier, it's obvious that things went wrong with her runway package. It's obvious, you know. Yeah. So I'm a lay off her a little bit for that, because she, you know, but this is fine. She don't look bad. I do want her to the color is still a little bit off for me. It's very, I don't know what you call it. Is it highlight? Something. It's very bright.
Yeah. It's very bright and it's very yellow, orangey. Like, girl, look how damn orange you look.
I'm not joking, bitch.
Very much that.
You said Oompa down boots. I hate this.
But we move on to Megami, and there's nothing better. Megami, RuPaul should have said, Megami, you up for elimination because you playing on my damn runway. Like, what is this? Like, come on, man. Like, you just came out of something like very, very dope last week. And right. I feel like I was wanting to root for you, girl. But then you just placed me back in this space where I'm like, girl.
Yeah, I don't know what. Okay, I'm from New York. So she said I'm the Staten Island fairy. Like, I get it. People kind of like, you know, dump on Staten Island and, oh, it's gross, whatever. And like, so I get kind of like what she was going for. The wigs on backwards. I'm beat up. I'm gross. I'm nasty. But nobody's really, like I said, when she first showed up, she is thinking way too hard about this. She's thinking way too hard. Like, the category was a pussycat wig. How do we end up with these Fisher Price wings on? You see how small up between her shoulder blades, between those masculine shoulder blades, you're gonna put these tight.
It's like J.R. Cricket's wings meets.
And then this tiny ass wand to go with it. You're in drag and you are a nigga.
And a white belt around the waist.
A white belt.
A real white belt.
Woo, child. I can't.
5 or 6 inches thick.
We hate this for her.
She tied it so tight that it's like, baby, back rolls is eating.
It's oh my God. Y'all need to stop this. These comments are about to be a problem. I can tell. The wings are actually huge. Her back just big. Y'all ain't shit. No good.
No, but for real, like, she definitely just needed a whole new outfit. I don't know.
It's nothing to. It's a stocking. She's wearing a stocking. Why did you put this in the bag for Drag Race? I want to know. Maybe there's a story behind this. Maybe her designer dropped out on her or something. I don't know. But no, she makes her own shit too. So why does she fold this up and put this in the bag? All right.
The world may never know.
I don't want to.
Moving on. We ain't gonna drag Megami no more. But girl, it's like, come on. Moving on to no more this episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I saw your face. I'm like, we weren't saying that. But anyway, moving on to Nifia Wynn. I don't know why y'all gagging. She bring it to you every time.
every fucking time. Like, it's when she came out, as soon as she stood out, I was like, I did the gay scream. Like, it was everything. Like, she just, she makes me feel poor. Like, she makes me feel, this is just, and then the reveals, and this is the thing, like, for me, she could have stopped with the red.
I didn't need the coochie.
The coochie, although it was giving camp, and it was fun, and it was appropriate for, you know, Broom, Broom is gonna laugh at that. Broom is gonna laugh. So, but for me, because I'm not into vaginas, it was just a little bit jarring. That was literally the face I made. I was like, but it was like, okay, I get what she's doing, and that's gonna get a laugh out of RuPaul, so it's fine.
Yeah,
but she looked like amazing.
Agreed. I will say when she first came out, I didn't know where she was going with it because I looked at it, I'm like, this ain't no pussycat wig. I thought she had a little asymmetrical T-boss type of something going on under there, maybe. But that reveal was everything. And like you said, definitely could have stopped there. Didn't need the cavity showing.
Whoa, the cavity. Cavity. Okay.
Yes. So, all right, that's that. What y'all think about them looks?
they here talking about the looks. Trayvon said he did not need the coochie at all, but the red 8. I agree.
Yes, agreed.
What happened? She better crouching tiger, hit and drag me down. So good. Come on, Aaron. I love that. Will says, sidebar, as a hotel professional, queens need to learn simple contract law. If you have a written agreement with your designer, then mishaps like this are avoidable. That is the black ass truth right there.
Yeah. And I think with the stage of RuPaul's Drag Race is in and like the business that's happening with drag, that's all improving now. I'm pretty sure these queens are now getting contracts and getting paid what they should be getting paid for bookings and all that. So that's going to change over time for sure.
That said, I do want to put a little bit of pressure on production though, because from what I understand, man, these queens, they get like 3 weeks to prepare, everything for coming on Drag Race, getting looks, all that stuff. I think we could be a little bit more gracious and give these girls a little bit more time, because that's a lot.
Yeah.
You got to come up with not only 16 or whatever runway looks, but then you got other shit, other challenges, and it's a lot, man. Give these girls a little time. But
I hope that's not all they give them. That's insane.
I think it's like they get the call. It's like 3 weeks they have to get everything ready. Like no lie. Aaron says Nymphia and Plain were in my top, but I like Nymphia more, so she takes the cake for me. Yeah, man, Nymphia is crazy. And I haven't seen a queen like her in a really, really long time. And I love the fact that, and this ain't no shade, it's just kind of like facts. When you look back at Drag Race, a lot of times queens who look like her go home real early. So it's nice to see her like dominating. And it would be amazing to see her win if she does win, so
we haven't had like a strong Asian queen since Manila, I'll say.
Oh, Roger's Asian.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, sure.
But even that,
they also say Roger is a color.
That was season 3, so it's been a long time.
Yes, absolutely. Trevor said they give you a month, but the first 2 weeks you spend planning. So yeah, 2 weeks is valid. Who the fuck got this kind of money? These things cost a minimum of $5,000. $5,000.
Will said, if you audition for Drag Race, you should have some looks ready ahead of time. Entrance look, who are you look, these Snatch Games look, a sick ass finale look.
Well, I guess at this point, the girls know when the auditions are coming around. So I guess you say if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, huh?
Come on, Chi Devane. Yes.
Period. But anywho, we get down to these looks. Sapphira Crystal still has her immunity. Plain Jane still has her immunity. We still don't know when these shits expire.
Right.
That's what I need to know. And they ain't trying to save nobody right now. So
they're not. I think if they would have, it would have. No, I wouldn't have saved any. No, never mind.
No, I definitely wouldn't. It was time for Amanda to go. If they could also use it to kick somebody out, then that would be even more of a gag.
Power.
Yeah. I didn't want this power. But so we get down to it, and the thick and stick group wins. Even though their runways look insane, standing all side by side.
Yes. A four-way win at that. Like I said, it don't make sense. It doesn't. So now Maya won a challenge and Megami's won it. Like it don't. Okay.
Thanks to Nifia.
And they get to split $5,000 between 4 people. That was fab. That must feel amazing.
Yeah. I would have wanted 5,000 per person because I want my full win.
Yeah.
Like if y'all gonna have 4 winners, y'all need to budget it. Make sure it's in the budget for 4 winners. Like,
right.
But anywho, so we get down to it. The bottom 2 queens are obviously Q and our good girlfriend. Oh, poor little mandatory meeting. So
she didn't deserve to be in the bottom though. I don't think she deserved to be in the bottom this week. I really don't.
Well, who else would it have been?
Okay, let me rephrase that. I'll rephrase that, and I'll stand on business about what I said earlier. I don't think she deserved to be eliminated tonight. Like, it's just facts. And even during the lip sync, like even though the lip sync wasn't like some like amazing like thing, I was still at least mildly entertained. And when I was entertained more by Amanda. Q is just not. That's not what she does. She didn't do bad. I don't want to say like she got ate up in the lip sync, but she deserved to go home this week, and that's just on period in my opinion. Justice for Amanda. She at least deserved one more week, at least.
Yeah, I agree. But whatever, it was some time ago. I guess if you want to look at whole track record, I just knew when they said Q, I knew that she wasn't going home.
Yeah, and I hate that for us because it's like, for me, it's like I know she's not going home, but I also know that she deserves to go home.
Yeah, and what I wanted from Amanda was for her to fucking kick it up a notch, like, and that's what it would have taken for them to send Q home. Like, she would have had to give us a lip sync that had to be completely just noticeable. Like, she killed that girl, and y'all know it, for her to beat Q. But she didn't really give us anything that was just spectacular in the lip sync, though she still beat Q with that stiff ass twerk on the stage. It was just, yeah. Yeah, like I said, it had to be Amanda. It wasn't gonna be nobody else. They were not sending Q home. But
I feel like that like, even though it would have, I feel like that would have been more of a gag. It would have been better for the season, better for the show. It would have created more, dialogue, and it would have been justifiable to send Q home. Especially if you already know, man, Rue, y'all here playing with her, not giving her, y'all know she's not gonna win. Mm-hmm. You know that you're not gonna, that's not gonna be her end. So, for me as a producer, a way to keep it fair but also create great TV, send Q home. She lost the lip sync too, send her home.
Yeah.
The people are gonna go crazy over that. What? She came in with this package. She been top the first 3-4 weeks, and then she went home and she got sent home by the girl who looks the worst. That would have been great TV, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And it would have been a good redemption for Amanda to then go back in the workroom and give Plain Jane all the things. Because like you said, yeah, I'm not fierce, but I'm fierce, bitch. You know?
Yeah.
It's just me in the world, as a producer, my little mastermind, but yeah.
I agree 100%. So, that was it. Shit. That was it. Q is still in the house. A mandatory meeting is away and unavailable right now. So please leave her a message and get back to you. All right. That's it, y'all.
That's it, bro.
Ain't finna ramble along and try to hold y'all no longer than you want to be here. So let us know your thoughts. Let us know what y'all thinking. Even if you watch this afterwards, appreciate you all. for supporting and viewing. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Everybody that's in the comments right now, make sure you like this video while you're here so you don't have to come back and do it later. And also, again, Cookout merch is available.
Cookout.com. Shopthecookout.com. The link is also down in the description. Yeah, good stuff.
Period. So, yes, Will. Out of office, unavailable, baby. But we appreciate y'all tuning in as always. We love y'all, and we will see y'all back here next week, same time, same place, on YouTube Live. All right, peace.
Bye, y'all.
Give me the honey, yeah. Give me the honey, and let me